Hi, welcome back to the channel, Fifa Mobile. Alright, this video I'm going to show you various pack opening, TOTW, TOTS, Beckham Weekly Cups, whatever. Alright, so there are a lot of pack opening in this video. So this is the fourth position when you get from the weekly tournament itself for the community. So this is what I get, player, and then of course some skill boosts as well as some tickets and community points. So you make sure you do and get a good positioning from there. Alright, so then of course there are TOTS daily lock-in that you can get, some bonus from there. If you're lucky, you get more things. If not, you just get something like coins and whatnot. Alright, so then of course let's move on next, where I got the community pass, where I completed the last daily match itself. Hopefully there will be more of this, and then the next we definitely will be talking about Beckham's Beckham offer. Your daily basis, you do collect your 20 points, 5 days you get 100, and you can open packs. Sometimes you get players. Then of course you have your weekly VSA and weekly H2H. You can also claim players from the positioning. The higher you go, the better players. Then of course there's 1.2 million cups. Of course you need 1.3 million actually to get your fantastic 101 CM. But I only managed so far to hit 1.2. I'm still working hard on it. Alright, last but not least, I want to talk about the TOTW itself. After getting all these players, some you can get as cheap as less than 5,000, especially those 74. You can mix and match sometimes with the 77. You should roughly get about 12 to 15,000. Likewise for the 76. Alright, so the lower OVR ones, like 74, is a couple of thousand, like 2 or 3, sometimes 5. Whereas a 75 sometimes it's about 7,000 or so. So you make a match that will be a better economically wise. It makes it better for you. So do remember the requirements. Definitely the 4 players. Then we talk about 4 teams, and of course there's also a 4 nations. So the more options you have, the better you can mix and match yourself. Okay, because this is a continuous basis. You can get them as whenever the market is cheap. Just grab them. Alright, so a couple of thousand, just grab, and then just put in your inventory cards, and then eventually during the opening of this TOTW, you can then feed in all this gold TOTW with all the 70 plus OVR players. So I'm going to feed in 3 in total, and then we'll get that 20 tokens each time. For 3 packs you'll get 60 in total, and I would say that every 2 weeks or so you can open one of those packs, and hopefully get a very good 90 plus OVR player. Then you can sell for a lot of coins just by investing a little. You get a high return from the gold TOTW. Just imagine this: if you are just getting on average about 12 or so-called 12,000, 4 players is only 48, so less than 50. But you can get a fantastic 90 plus OVR players. You can sell for a couple of 100,000. You're making profit of a couple of 100,000. Alright, so we got this 89 goalkeeper. Not too bad. I think the second highest player there. So nonetheless, if the price is good, you can sell him off. Currently, I checked the market. The price is not fantastic yet, but do not burn him away. The prices do change frequently. You can see here, this is definitely not the correct price. Alright, so just go wait. Sometimes, who knows, it can be worth suddenly 300,000-400,000. Alright, so just make sure you wait for the time is right. Definitely, you can fetch for a higher price itself. Okay, so I'll always check the price. Just be concise. Put in the name, put in the OVR, put in the positions. You can get him, but of course the price should be realistic here. I'm hoping for 500,000. I already have sold him, right? But unfortunately, he's not worth that much yet. The question is when, right? So we put in 300,000 right now. It's roughly there, 200 plus. I don't think it's good enough. I'm really hoping for about at least 350 or 400. So let's wait for a while, and then we'll check out the price over again. Okay. So now I'm going to complete a few more of this TOTW. Given the fact that along the way, when you have, as I showed you earlier in the part of video, the H2H rewards, or even sometimes you get TOTW tokens and whatnot, you claim a lot of the 70 plus OVR players. You just save them in the inventory, use them for the goal, and then sometimes you get 80 plus OVR players. Then you can put into this elite TOTW. A couple of them, if their price is definitely no good, like for example this few, I really checked the price, is really not worth it, less than 100,000 each. I'll just give it a gamble. Let's put 4 of them in, and hopefully you can get a 90 plus. Who knows, you can sell for half a million or more, you're actually making a profit. Alright, so that's one way. Alternatively is that you really want to sell them at dirt cheap price, less than 100,000 each. You can do so as well. You should be able to be sold for less than 100,000 or around there. And then eventually you'll get probably like 400,000 just from the 4 players that you have saved up. Eventually you can use it for 400,000 coins, or you want to exchange and go for the elite. And this is the item you got, 86. Not that fantastic, I must say. Sometimes it's just a gamble for fun of it, doing a pack opening to show you. Alright, so again, I check out the price, still not good yet. I'm gonna check out this 86 that we just got. It's very poor. So I'm not going to do anything in the market right now, so I'm going to try again. As I said, it's always a weekly gamble. You can do it anyways, it's free. All the players you got is free anyways, just give it a try, no hurry. You can do it on every fortnightly, every 2 weeks you do it once, or you want to do it on a weekly basis, it's up to you. But I must say the elite TOTW, most likely you make a loss, okay? Just use your own gamble if you wish to. Otherwise, you can go for the gold TOTW. Most of the time you'll make a profit. Like I said, you spend between 5 to 7,000 for a player of 74 OVR, and then probably about 12,000 to 15,000 for 77 or 79 OVR. Mix and match average, you should get roughly about 40,000 or 50,000 or less, and then you get a player which is worth like 100 to 200,000. You're already making a profit of 100 over 1,000. So this is a way to actually make some coins if you wish to. Alright, so but it's a weekly basis, not very frequent, but nonetheless it's good. Weekly basis you can get about 60, so you need 2 weeks to earn about 100, or even if you're lucky, probably 200-300. Alright, so that's how you do it, and TOTW to gain some coins. Okay, for me, I'm trying to gamble again one more time using the elite TOTW itself, and then I'm going to fit in 4 more players. Along the way, been getting a lot of players here, and you know, sometimes you can actually upgrade, like I said, 79 to 80, and then you can fit into the elite TOTW SBC already. Try to not sell those 80 OVR players, and you can fit them in here, but you must use the TOTW players. And bearing in mind, most of them would have similar either team or nation, so having a couple of them extra in your inventory cards, that is really useful. If not, you can actually grab one. It should cost like 50,000 or so for 80 OVR player. You can get it from the market, and then you can fit in with your 3 free 80 plus OVR players, and then you can just gamble and see whether you can get someone that is really good, like 400-500,000. So I'm just going to do that later on. I'm just going to try out, see whether there are any existing players I can do, but after a good search I couldn't find any, so I'm going to get a TOTW player, about 50,000 or so. You're going to make sure it's 80 OVR and above, because that's only when you can use it. Alright, so roughly I said 60,000 is the budget. I should be able to get some. Just do a quick hunt here up. Alright, there are already a few 50-odd thousand. Alright, just grab it. It's definitely worth the trial and worth the gamble. Anyway, you know that you're not spending money for the 3 players which are free, and then I'm just going to spend 50,000. Give it a try. Roughly, in terms of coins spent, it'll be the same, because you're going to bear in mind this elite will immediately give you 100 tokens, whereas the other ones you just get a couple of 20 tokens each time. You need 5 packs of them. So roughly I would say that the price is about the same in a way, but of course the gold one you can do really cheap if you can have some patience, hunt for those like 5,000 each. Just imagine 5,000 times 4 or times 3 of them, and then you get one really good at 15,000. It's about 40,000 or so, and then you get 5 packs. It's about 200,000. So that's the goal, and then with 200,000 you can exchange for 400,000-500,000. That'll be a good profit. And the elite wise, you're throwing about 300,000+ in it, and if you can get a 500,000, you're making a profit 100+. If not, you're making a loss. Alright, so there's a bit of gamble, but it's faster, and every week you can actually do twice, because every elite pack gives you 100 tokens. So you have 2 packs that you can open twice and can use the cards. Okay, so I'm going to check the price right now for these players. Some doesn't have any price indication, so it's good to actually search on the market to see what is the price like, because it's a bit strange sometimes where there's no price indication. It could mean good news, or just nobody is interested, or the card can't be sold. But in this case, I believe the card can be sold because it's auctionable. So I'm going to search, be very precise. Sometimes because of the special characters in the name, because create the name, because it doesn't work, you just go by the country, ID the nation. Turkish. Alright, you can see here. Alright, let's check out the price. So this is one way to search for players in the market. Go by nation, go by positions. Alright, so you can see there, not really fantastic price yet. This player, one more time. Nope, still not yet. Or we'll wait for a while. Or if not, I'll just give it a try to get 300,000 hopefully, and then we can sell him off. There, I think we make a bit of money. And this one, I'm going to price it roughly about 160 and see whether we can sell it off eventually. Alright, so I'm coming towards the end of the video. I hope you like it. There's a lot of pack openings for this video. You're going to save up a couple of days just to show you in one video itself, and of course to urge you to give it a try, especially Gold, TOTW, whenever it's available, just go for it. Alright, but the Elite one, probably just reserve it not to do that. Alright, thank you for watching and goodbye.